Hey everyone, what is going on? So we have another showcase for you today, this time focusing on a non-XL team but with Weavile. Now Weavile is a sleeper pick, that's what this trainer said when they submitted the battles, and I 100% agree. It's a great Pokemon, it does a lot of damage, it does get to its charge moves pretty fast. It just is really squishy, so it really cannot take a hit. Certainly doesn't appreciate taking a hit, at least. But it can do a lot of damage. I mean, that's to an Armored Mewtwo. That's quite a bit of damage. But it's... Oh, not going to shield. Okay. So, I guess it can take a hit. I mean, it took that Rock Slide, but still doesn't really appreciate taking hits. And Weavile is going to go ahead and shield this one, just because they could farm down and have a lot of energy. So that's what we're going to see. We're going to see an attack come in, probably getting that shield. Well... Snorlax doesn't really have to shield because it's just such a tanky monster. But we do get a shield anyway. So Weavile able to get a shield, wants to get to one more. Oh, able to switch and keep that. You saw that, right? Instead of throwing the Avalanche or the Foul Play, they switched to save that energy and bring in the Typhlosion. So there's still that energy in the back with Weavile. It has like 1 HP, but you still have that energy ready to go against whatever's in the back. So I like that. Blast Burn going to be able to pick up a shield. That is beautiful because now you know that Avalanche or Foul Play will land, right? So Typhlosion is going to go ahead and shield. And Typhlosion wants to get to a Blast Burn, able to get to it. Now, shouldn't KO, but it will do a lot of damage and get the Snorlax relatively low. Actually, really low. And then they switch into Sceptile. Oh, that's amazing. You don't even need Weavile. Actually, you do because this is probably going to KO. So Leaf Blade, yep, going to KO. Weavile can come in and go for the Avalanche immediately and KO the Sceptile. Yeah, Weavile is going to, well, they didn't have a move, but even if they did, Weavile is definitely going to win CMP. It has such a high attack. So that was great play, and now we're able to bring in the Gengar, and even though Lick's doing super effective damage, Shadow Claw is double resisted, still would have been enough to be able to farm down and knock it out. So great game, well played. Definitely a great strategy to save the energy with Weavile. I really like that. So let's go ahead and move into the next game. So we have the next opponent. So it's going to be Weavile into, okay, Stunfisk. Not looking too good, not with Weavile because Rock Slide. Going to be doing a lot of damage and 2 should be enough to KO. So we're going to see an Avalanche come in. This is going to do a decent amount to Galarian Stunfisk as well though. So yeah, it does a lot. One more actually KOs. So... not the worst matchup, but of course not the best because Rock Slide will do a lot. We're going to see a shield. Now, I imagine Weavile can take one. So I don't think they have to shield. Rock Slide is coming in. Yeah, they could take one. It still does a lot. Both switching in the same time. Machamp trying to snipe down, but luckily Typhlosion does come in. Now, Typhlosion not going to go ahead and shield. It's just going to be a cross chop, but it does do a lot. And we're going to see a Blast Burn. Okay, this is either going to get the final shield or KO that Shadow Machamp. So... that's pretty good. It looks like it's going to get the final shield. Typhlosion does go down. And now Gengar comes in, maybe going for the farm down. Might want to shield. I mean, if it's... Obviously, you don't need to shield a Cross Chop. It's a Rock Slide. That does a lot. Don't have to shield that either, but it does do a lot. But we're still going to be able to see the farm down. No, not before Machamp gets to another attack. Definitely unfortunate. Going to let the Gengar go. It actually doesn't KO, though, so that's good. In comes Galarian Stunfisk. Galarian Stunfisk will be hit with a Shadow Punch. Will Shadow Punch be enough to KO at this health? And it will not, so switching out. And they switched out into Dragonite. Avalanche is going to KO the Dragonite, no doubt about it. So Avalanche is absolutely going to knock out that Dragon. Oh, they still have a shield, never mind. Okay, I didn't realize they still had a shield. Okay, so going to go ahead and lose that one, but that's fine. That was a good game nonetheless. Weavile into Machamp. Definitely a terrible matchup. The counters are going to be doing a lot. You got to switch into Typhlosion. Out comes Snorlax. Okay. Not really that bad of a matchup. We'll see how this plays out. We'll see how it plays out. Of course, like, Body Slam's neutral. Typhlosion can take a Body Slam, but it also doesn't really appreciate Earthquakes. And I have been battling Snorlax with Earthquake lately, so it's kind of iffy. But they do go for a Body Slam. Very nice. We're going to see another one. Typhlosion definitely going to shield this because... Here's the thing, you have to win switch because you cannot have Weavile on against Machamp, right? So we're going to see a farm down. You're going to have to double shield. Yeah, you're going to have to go for this Blast Burn because if you didn't, you would have had to double shield the Typhlosion because they would have gotten to another Body Slam. Snorlax is going to shield that. Typhlosion has another Blast Burn ready to go. So instead of farming down and using the final shield, they decided to throw the second Blast Burn. Definitely a good play. So Gengar is coming in. Of course, Gengar resisting these attacks. It doesn't resist payback. It's weak to it. Plus, its Rock Slide will do a lot. Okay, doing a lot of damage. We do see a Jellicent come in. Gonna go ahead and charge up a lot and then catch a move. This is only Bubble Beam, I think. Yeah, it's just gonna be Bubble Beam. That's totally fine. They didn't even charge up, I don't think, to the Shadow Ball. So we're gonna see another attack. Shadow Ball is resisted, but it would still do a good chunk. It's gonna be a Bubble Beam though. And Weavile is charging up a lot of energy, going for the foul play. Now keep in mind this Weavile is double debuffed, so it might not KO, but it might. We'll see. No, it doesn't. It doesn't. Okay. So able to get to another one. They're still continuing to farm, able to throw this foul play. We're going to go ahead and significantly undercharge it. It does not KO. Interesting undercharge. The only reason is because now they do get off a Shadow Ball, which almost KOs Weavile. That's why I'm not sure about that. Undercharge, I might have just KO'd it. But we'll see. Well, they didn't want Machamp to farm down Weavile, so I guess maybe that's what they were going for, which I totally understand that. So Gengar is going to go ahead and go for another Shadow Punch, but it won't KO, so I think you needed Focus Blast there. They do get to an attack. We do have the shield here. So it's going to be a Cross Chop. And going to go ahead and go for a Shadow Punch. So this is going to KO the Machamp for sure. Wow, that Gengar is super low, hanging on by a thread, literally. And in comes Jellicent. Oh my gosh. And oh my gosh, Weavile able to farm down. That is a crazy game. That is a crazy game. Okay, so well played, well played. Yeah, that undercharge allowed the Shadow Ball to go into Weavile, which definitely put Weavile in a bad situation, but at the same time, you really didn't want them to farm down with Machamp, which is what they were probably thinking about. So I understand why they would undercharge that, even if it means Weavile takes the Shadow Ball. So not a bad play, definitely a good play. And I definitely caught onto that play after it happened. I saw what they were going for. So let's see. Typhlosion into Chandelure. Okay. So, okay, I mean, Shadow Ball is definitely going to do a lot. We're going to see a shield. So an unfortunate bait, but we see a Blast Burn by Typhlosion. So this is going to get the shield, okay. Oh, they get to another move. This is probably another... actually, I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, it is actually another Flame Charge. Able to take it, although it still does a lot. But this Blast Burn will be enough to KO. Will the Chandelure decide to shield this, actually? We'll have to see. They do decide to shield it. One more. Able to get to it. Very nice. This is going to... It should be enough. I mean, Chandelure is literally glass. Literally glassy. It's very glassy, literally, right? So, Machamp is coming in. No, Surf Edge. Okay, it's not Machamp. In comes Gengar. Okay, they do switch into Snorlax. We're going to see a Focus Blast. Or we're going to see a... No, we're going to see a Focus Blast. Does this one-shot Snorlax? Probably not, to be honest. But it will do a lot. Oh my gosh, it did. Holy cow. It actually one-shot Snorlax. Maybe I should have known it was going to. But wow, I thought Snorlax would hang on to that. No way. So this is going to be a good game, yeah. So great game. Very well played. That Focus Blast landing was amazing. You love to see it. You love to see it. That was incredible. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and move into the final game. Let's give it up for this trainer and the amazing Weavile. So we'll see how the next game plays out. So Weavile into Armored Mewtwo. Okay, so of course Weavile is double resisting these confusion attacks. They switch, and now this Typhlosion comes in. Oh, that's not an Alola Ninetales. Oh, that's a Cancel Ninetales? Okay, that's a Cancel Ninetales. Okay, for a second I was like, why is Incinerate not doing that much? But then I realized it was a Cancel Ninetales. Okay, that makes sense then. So we're going to go ahead and see this Blast Burn. That does get the shield. Okay, very interesting. They're going to go for another attack. We're going to see a shield. It is going to be a Weather Ball. And trying to get to 2 maybe? No, just going for 1 and maybe try to get to a second one. I think 2 Blast Burns KO the Ninetales. We're going to see a shield, so the next one won't KO. But they still get to the next one. This, again, should not KO, but still, I mean, just do as much damage as possible. There we go. Very nice. They do switch into Armored Mewtwo. Trying to get to it. Able to get to a Blast Burn. That is huge. So what do? You switch after this into Weavile? No, they're going to switch into Gengar to go for the farm down. The only reason I said Weavile is because, like, they could possibly farm Gengar down. Because Gengar is weak to confusion. No, Gengar's not going to get farmed down. Going to be able to farm down Armored Mewtwo. It did take a lot, but still able to farm down. Very nice. In comes, I think, a Grass type, but this Shadow Punch is going to go ahead and go into it. Yep, Sceptile. Very nice. We're going to see another Shadow Punch. And it's not going to KO, but I think we need one more to KO if the Gengar can get to it. Yep. So I can't get to it because this attack will be enough to KO the Gengar for sure. Dragon Claw definitely enough, no doubt about it. But Weavile... Yeah, I mean, you have to bring in Weavile now. We're going to see a farm down. Yes, we are. Beautiful farm down. And in comes Ninetales to catch that move. What a catch. Anticipating the throw. They throw the Weather Ball. That is a crazy good catch. And Weavile's going to win this one. And that is going to be a good game and a good video. I'll see everyone in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good day. Bye.